I did not create this, but I endorse it.
Yeah, I did all the work for the Belmont Vampire Hunting School. However, she's gonna take credit because his name's on it.
It's definitely my school of vampire hunting, and I am the one with all of the knowledge of vampire hunting because I have done this
You've hunted so many vampires.
I mean, also like I've not read most of it, but we have a whole like hash.
Plot twist: Trevor can't read.
I can. You know what? I can't read those weird like scribbles that like Cypher does, but
Cursive.
whatever it is. Yeah, I can't
read cursive.
I can't read some of the scripts in the Belmont Hold, yes, but you know what?
He can write his name though. We should all applaud him.
You are not running this stuff.
Well, I am actually because it is 7:30, so we're gonna
Alright, I'm
get
gonna
started.
go
So hello,
turn on the
welcome. No, you can leave it on for a couple minutes.
You sure?
I am Alucard. I am here to assist Trevor Belmont
Belmont. Sorry.
with his vampire hunting school as a incentive for those of you who may be tempted to sneak out halfway. We're gonna place spikes on the window. We have certificates
We
little
booby-trapped the
cards for you at the
entrance
end of the
and we try to
school if you sit around, so you can be official vampire hunters. So you can pick those up at the end of the school. If not, just don't trip over the
Welcome to
chairs
class.
after we turn the lights off. Trevor, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am the last heir probably of the Belmont family, and I'm Trevor Belmont, and I'm the expert here, and I know everything about hunting Alucard and vampires. And stay tuned for some information and some live vampire hunting demonstrations.
What? I would like to point out there are several vampires out there. And you know, there's people out here. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Between us, like, I feel like we got this. Like,
I have a Morning Star.
I have this, like, well,
Have you ever used that in your life?
I have, yes. You didn't say for what, but I have. I have skills, it's fine.
They don't apply to vampire hunting. Okay.
Yeah, they could. Do a lot of
Tell me your favorite vampire hunting story.
vampire. Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like most of the vampires I've hunted I've kind of done accidentally and were like just circumstantially.
How did you
Like,
accidentally hunt a vampire? Were you just like, oh, here's some garlic on your like fries, and then the guy ate it live?
well, the thing is, like, yes, I was like taught by my parents, like I'm trained to be a vampire hunter. However, they went off and died like super early.
Are you a Disney princess?
No. If anything, your story would be more that.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing. It's like so basically, yeah, technically I'm a vampire hunter, but I've never like really tried until like a couple of years ago, I guess. You know, technically.
You're inspiring so much confidence.
It's fine. Like I said, I know what I'm doing in theory.
All right, again, if you want to see our lovely slideshow, this is as big and as bright as it gets. We will try to dim the lights. They might turn them back up on us again. But if you want to see, you might need to move a little closer.
You want me to go turn on the darkness now?
Yeah, or if you can turn it partially down.
I can't. It's either this or dark.
Okay,
Dark.
dark.
Darkness.
Okay, guys, it's gonna get dark. Drum roll when Trevor turns down the lights. Here we go, come on. You can do it, Trevor, we believe in you. Okay, watch him, Trevor, get back on the stage.
As he trips.
It is very dark up here. We should have brought lights. Okay,
Oh, actually, that would have been cool. What about like mood lighting, you know?
all right, well,
Just
do
no, what? No.
you have a flashlight?
Do you want my flashlight?
I have.
Oh, yes.
Here.
Whoa, okay, now this is scary stories about
Is it just not gonna let it be dark?
Oh,
Set on automatic.
Rude.
Thank you.
You know, that's
Stay
fine.
back there.
We can just keep doing this. I don't know.
Alright, every once in a while the lights are gonna go up and down, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
love panel rooms.
Alright, so, we're gonna get started. We do have a warning. Some of the following slides contain gruesome descriptions of supernatural creatures.
You okay
So,
there?
no, I can't
Coming
work.
over your teeth.
We'll just turn it down at the beginning of every slide so you guys can see it for 5 seconds, and then it'll go back up, okay? So, if you are a little bit nauseous, we're mostly going to be talking about vampire diets. If that's not something you want to hear, you may not be in the right panel.
Yes, I knew that for certain that there were lots of different types of vampires before.
Did you?
Before today.
Did you?
In this panel, yes.
Yeah, we have one more warning for you.
Thank you,
Trevor, would you like to
Natasha.
go over this warning?
If you choose to proceed with the hunter licensing course, you will become a fully licensed hunter of supernatural and take the fight for humanity in your own hands. Proceed at your own risk. So basically, this is just the coverage. You know, if anyone can figure out those lights, that'd be great.
Are we,
You gotta
are we fighting someone in the other room to like screw off the lights?
Oh my god, you are right. You know what? That's so funny. Okay, well let's not do that anymore then, because I don't want to like mess
Alright,
with
you guys are
people
just
here.
gonna have to like pretend you can see this slideshow.
Yeah.
Okay?
But no, this slide is basically just our.
If you're not prepared to put your life on the line to hunt vampires.
No, this is our coverage slide in case you do anything stupid. You can't.
The lawyers made us put this slide in there.
Yeah, this is just like we're not responsible for what you guys do with this information. All right, you are the humanity's last line of defense against the supernatural. So you are all becoming vampire hunters in this course, and yeah, go out and do that. Like just go and like identify vampires on your own and stake them. And that's just how that works.
Never know. Never know.
Sure.
Alright, so let's see who was actually paying attention. How many of you guys can point to a creature of the night in here with us?
She's on my shirt, don't you see her?
There you go.
Carmela.
I see you.
Yes, that's true.
She's just right here.
Yeah. All right. So the end of class test will be like hunting these vampires.
We'll give you guys a 5-second head start and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
Oh, you are more generous to your brother. But anyways.
Always have your weapon handy. Trevor, do you have a weapon with you that you can access easily?
Yeah. I mean.
1, 2, 3, 3 seconds.
Is that you? But yeah.
How many of you guys brought weapons? Were you prepared? Okay, Alucard's ready. We're ready. Okay, but the back row is ready to hunt
I should have just grabbed your weapon. It's so close. Okay. Always be ready to spot a creature at any time. Always have a weapon ready. And then remember, living to fight another day is
Optional.
optional. Wait, you wrote this?
Yes, I did.
Living to fight another day is actually preferred. So don't just do, yeah, like if you have to just kind of dash out of the situation, just go ahead and do that. You know, living to fight another day is probably better.
What part of your humanity's last line of defense do you not get?
You know what, it's fine. Like, I'll come back another day. I feel like the vampire is just gonna.
You knock on the door, the vampire's like, not today, go away. You're like, well, it's okay, I'll come back later, alright.
If I'm ready to fight another day, then I'm saving other people.
What?
Vampires are gonna feed. I'm just saying. I gotta do what's right.
Are you for or against the vampires in this situation?
I'm for not dying. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna start with a little bit basic knowledge. Where do vampires come from? This is a part where the slideshow becomes somewhat important. I don't know if you can see the slideshow, but we're gonna,
Oh hey.
from my pointer.
That doubles. Thing.
So there are vampire legends from all over the world. We're gonna go over some of the less well-known ones, more well-known ones, but the majority of them come from around the Baltic Sea area, which is where, like, you know, Transylvania, yeah, Europe, essentially.
Wallachia?
Wallachia. Wallachia is actually a historic name for Romania, so that's where a lot of the vampire legends come from, but there's also some in China. We have some down here in India. There's actually a lot of, depending on what lore you lean into. There's a lot in Egypt. There's obviously a lot of vampire legends from the US.
I'm looking at this, and I think the place, if you want to be safe from vampires, is Australia.
Actually, it might be Antarctica, which is not on this map. So,
Alright.
I don't think vampires can go there. I think it's too cold for them.
Alright.
But yes, there are vampires all over the globe. So essentially, wherever you go, you need to kind of be ready to fight a vampire, right, Trevor?
Yeah.
No, Trevor just like go to Australia.
Well, wouldn't mind that. To be fair, I feel like I would fit in Australia. Something tells me if I can get the accent right. I think I could.
Can you say g'day, mate?
Good day, Paula.
No, I'm sorry, Trevor. You can't. If you guys want to sit down, there are like a section of chairs right in the center there if you would like.
But I think Australia would be good.
So there are vampires from every corner of the globe. They come in all shapes, sizes, diets. Some of them look human. My father over there. My father. Some of them do not. I don't think we have any vampires here who don't look exceptionally human. So they're just, they exist. We don't know.
Wait. So it's not just anyone can be a vampire, it's anything can be a vampire?
Well, I don't think there's any particular legends about vampire cats, but
Okay, there are. I know this. There are no vampire cats for a fact. I know that for sure.
are you sure?
Yeah,
There we need more research on vampire cats. So the lesson is always proceed with caution and keep your stakes and holy water close. Trevor, I think that was one of your notes.
Oh, well, you know what I don't have either of?
Stakes and holy water?
Well,
At the end of this class, we're all going to rate Trevor on how good of a vampire hunter he is.
it's not part of the class. But you know what? It's fine. Because I can. If stakes and holy water are good things to have if you're a novice vampire hunter.
What do you use? Your rugged good looks? I don't know.
You just throw an ale in the face of the vampire, and then you surprise it like that, and then
what? You wrestle it?
improvise.
Improvise. You are the man who punched Dracula in the face, so.
Yeah, if you're at that level, you can improvise and just kind
What
of
level?
the Trevor Belmont level.
There's now a level 0.
You know what? We're gonna go after this. We're gonna go.
Okay, well, one of us has a sword.
I have a wig that's tied and some things that are very buttoned into me. But it's all right. It's all right. I have this. This is what I mean by improvising. I will just bludgeon. It's fine. All right.
I am so glad that someone knows how to teach this class.
He thinks he's an expert just because he is a vampire.
I know, it's like I grew up among them.
I don't even know anything about vampire hunting.
Well,
But it's okay, you're talking about different kinds of vampires. Oh, okay, well this has to use my slide. Alright, fine. Tools of the trade. So, stakes, holy water, garlic are offensive to vampires. Personally, I just like to consume an ungodly amount of garlic and...
do you know what he ate for dinner tonight?
However, each species of vampire is unique, and knowing your foe's weakness before engaging is key. So, like we said before, there are actually several different kinds of vampires that come from all over. Alucard is going to talk about the different vampires that, I don't know, because they're all like your cousin or something, right?
You're related to every vampire in the world.
Probably.
Father, we need to talk. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sure you didn't expect to be called out like this at this panel. All right. Now, before we get started on the different types of vampires, Trevor wanted to warn y'all. He urged me to put this slide in there. Do not attempt to engage a vampire until you are fully certified and outfitted. So if you leave in the middle of this panel, you can't.
Yeah. Once you get done these cards, it's fine.
Seek daylight at a consecrated church and do not invite them in.
Yeah.
Especially you.
Who invited you here?
I don't. That doesn't apply to me.
Oh wait, you only have.
I'm only half the fire. Yeah.
Okay, watch for the half-breeds too. I mean, wait.
There's some apology there.
Whoops. Alright, I mean, just be careful because anything can happen. I tried.
No, you're not trying. All right, so we're going to talk about the Strigoi of Romania, which is probably one of the best known types of vampires. Strigoi are troubled spirits that have risen from the grave. In some cases, they are the dead reborn, and in others, they are men who have been cursed or they lived in a certain way as to become a Strigoi after death, such as to die without being married, which means Trevor is in a lot of danger of becoming a Strigoi after he dies.
What? I mean, I have no comment about what's going on with Simon. It's fine. Or like,
to you, it happens. We're fine. We're not gonna become Strigoi.
yeah,
I
yeah.
said married.
We're fine. We're still fine. I am very attracted to
What? What?
tavern girls.
Oh boy.
But anyways, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine.
Strigoi are said to be bald and have spines that have been elongated to form a tail which is covered with fur.
See, I still have hair. It's good.
For the moment. They are attributed with the death of children and also prolonging rainfall and causing droughts and sickness. So that is how you identify them. If you're like, what type of vampire is this? They'll have visual identifications. They'll be bob, they'll have tail. They also seem to focus on tormenting their relatives and neighbors as opposed to going out and just randomly attacking strangers on the road. They tend to stay very close to the area they have lived and died in. They have the abilities to transform into animals, become invisible, and gain vitality through drinking the blood of humans.
Sounds pretty standard, so watch your annoying bald relatives. Sorry, I'm trying to interpret this in a, like, colloquial sense. Are you okay? Anyways, yeah, I think you said, okay, wait,
A
no.
common way to identify a Strigoi, which grave is theirs, is to place a young child on a white horse at midday and lead them to the cemetery. The horse will stop at the grave of the Strigoi so you can know who
Well,
it
that's
is.
super convenient. But no, like, yeah, I feel like we have to read all the slides because you literally
This
can't
slide,
see any of it.
unfortunately.
So that's okay. Oh, okay, this is my part.
This is for you. Yeah, you can announce it.
How to fight a
Trevor's
Strigoi.
going to give us a demonstration.
Yeah, half of the panel is watching me like struggle to beat all of these
Yeah.
vampires.
Oh, should I read it to you? I can whisper it in your ear.
Strigoi.
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 A Strigoi can be killed by beheading. So let me demonstrate that.
I'm not a Strigoi.
Okay. Burning or a stake through the heart.
It's pretty standard.
Yeah, you're a pretty standard vampire. Just either cut their head off, stake their heart, or burn them. Like, or maybe all three if you're really concerned. It can be prevented from continued ravaging by nailing its coffin shut tightly. I tried that on Alucard a couple of times.
I don't sleep in a coffin. That's your problem.
I tried nailing the door shut.
Oh.
And that failed and it would really piss them off. So.
Yeah, you nailed the wrong side of the door.
How can I nail the... Okay, fair. I put the nails in the door. I didn't realize you need to also nail it into the frame.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll figure it next time.
You're Belmont, not an architect. If you do not have the chance to kill it or you don't have those among you, can also use garlic stakes or fire to repel the Strigoi. So if you are in a place where you fear there may be one, you can bring the house in garlic or keep your stakes with you or use fire. They don't like fire, so just build big bonfires around the town. Yeah.
Just build a ring of fire around your house and you'll be fine.
One of the first reported Strigoi cases, they actually burned down the entire village to get rid of it.
Wow, fast.
Yeah.
Alright. Burn down your house. And
Don't burn down your house. This is a terrible idea. Trevor, your house is literally full of books. Your dungeon is literally full of books.
Yeah, I have a dungeon. I don't have a house. I have a hold, as it is.
All right, we're going to talk about another type of vampire that I'm going to mispronounce, so bear with me. This is the Tahulpuchi of Mexico. The Tahulpuchi are a type of human vampire that are born cursed. So they are actually alive and have a heartbeat and they age like normal humans. They live with their birth family to protect them out of fear, both of being eaten and having the curse passed to them. Most are female and the females are more powerful than the males. They feed on infants by shape-shifting into birds to hunt during the night. They can only enter a dwelling after performing a ritual in which they fly over the house in a cross-like formation as if you were crossing yourself.
So wait, birds are vampires?
Well,
Birds are vampires.
they're technically...
There's the other fact that you get from this panel. Birds are vampires.
I don't know if they have shift back into human form to feed or not, but they do shift into bird form to eat.
Alright, time to bring out the crossbow.
Interesting fact though, in order to shape-shift into birds, they have to detach from their legs and leave their legs at a witch's house to go fly. Yeah, I know.
So if I steal the legs and they
I don't know.
away, just go grab the legs. This is good.
I mean, if you find a pair of detached legs, that's kind of alarming to begin with, but like, Trevor's gonna go around and collect these legs. Okay.
I'm gonna wear a necklace of legs and then that's like intimidating to the rest
I want you to think about what you just said and then never say it again.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Anyways.
The Tahalpuchi must feed on blood at least once a month to survive. They have a glowing aura about them when they are shapeshifted. That's one reason you can identify them. Actually, the name means, I forget exactly what it means, but it has the connotation of glowing spirit. A Tahalpuchi victim can be identified by the bruise marks left on the upper body. So if you were finding a lot of these victims, that usually means there's a Tahalpuchi around. There is no way to identify a Tahalpuchi except to catch them in the act because they look exactly like a human. So you can't just go up and go, this one has fangs or sharp ears, this is obviously a vampire.
You say this, but then...
How to fight a Tahalpuchi? There's another slide there.
You say that, but if that's what they look like, I can identify them. I'm just
That
saying.
one's half shapeshifted.
I'm just saying. Oh, so that one's like waiting for
That one's turning into a bird. It's about to detach from the legs or something. I don't know.
If a Tahalpuchi is identified, it must be killed on the spot. So again, don't hesitate, just go for it. Family members cannot be involved in the curse, or the curse will pass to them, which is fine.
So if the family member is there and sees the death or is involved in any way in identifying or the death, it will pass to their family member.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
For the whole of the facts, Valakar.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
So if I'm ever in Mexico, I will kill all the birds. Got it. And
You're Belmont, not destroy the economy.
birds must die.
And if you find that you are in a location where there may be one of these about, garlic, onions, and metal repel them. So again, you can line your house in garlic or onions.
Again,
that's pretty
repel it
common.
naturally. Excellent.
Yeah, you smell like garlic and onions. I can confirm. All right, this is another one of my favorite vampires that I can't pronounce. The Apaktak of Ireland. There's unfortunately not a lot known about this vampire. More research needs to be conducted, so I volunteer you.
What?
You want to go to Ireland, right? Go. Find a vampire.
I want to go somewhere there's more vampires. I'm going to Australia.
There's probably vampires in Australia.
What if we send Cypher there? Because Cypher will like doing research and reading books and stuff like that.
Are you trying to get out of this job, this manly job?
I'm just saying, I'm creating, the reason I'm creating a bunch of honorary Belmonts is because...
You don't want to do the job.
Because it's just me and I'm tired. Yeah.
You're like the last ones. It's tough.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's two of you. You can't both be the last one. Are you going to have to fight to the death?
Oh no, which one is real? You must fight. Okay, but you gotta fight your other avatar too.
No, we wouldn't fight. We'll just sit there and be sad again. An Abarak is said to be a dwarf who, although killed repeatedly, rises from his grave each night to demand a bowl of blood from the nearby villagers.
Please, sir, can I have some blood?
I know you're picturing it. It does not look like the Lucky Charms man.
What? I mean, actually, it wasn't, but now I am. Wait. Does it say when they wear hats?
No. No.
Okay. I know all of this.
Okay, he is said to have magical powers and grant prayers occasionally, although cruelly. So, if you want to worship him, they do grant prayers. However, first you will be tormented, and that's not usually very pleasant.
Don't pray to vampires.
It's not do that. That's probably not the smartest idea. Beheading does not seem to stop this vampire.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Wait.
An architect can be identified by their size. They're obviously a little bit smaller than most vampires. Don't give me that face. Are you on the beheading thing still?
Never mind. It's alright. I can't kill it. How to fight an
Let's hear Trevor pronounce the skill. Really get into it.
No. I can't even like pronounce this. I'm gonna go around Ireland asking, excuse me, you see that hung? You're gonna say like German type.
German?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, someone get this poor man to the mental facility.
Yeah, no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. Alright, fine. How to fight that. How to fight that.
How to fight an Irish.
How to fight an Irish leprechaun.
Yeah.
There's no known way to repel an leprechaun.
So I guess you're out of luck if he comes after you.
So I can't just consume an entire garlic pizza beforehand.
No.
See, half of my experience is just repelling vampires. So the more I can smell like garlic, the better. Because then I don't have to fight them. Again, smart, not hard.
That's the logic.
That's not.
An avatar can only be killed with a sword made of yew.
That's a tree.
It must be buried head down with thorns lining the grave and a large stone placed atop. Okay.
So this is actually pretty common for vampire burials. If you are having issues with them coming back to life, if you place them face down or head down and bury them vertically, the thought is that they can't turn over. So they'll just continue digging deeper and deeper down into the earth. So this is pretty common
roll
all
over
over
in
the
their
world.
graves.
Yeah.
Vampires don't know how to roll over in their graves. So they
Well,
keep digging down.
You just have a 34 cent direction, okay?
This is from.
They get to the core of the earth and just incinerate.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually, if they get to the core of the earth, if they keep digging down, they get to the core, they'll burn.
Smarter, not harder. Before nothing.
I know. Yeah, this is from an actual vampire. So like these are facts.
It wasn't an endorsement.
These are facts. Just bury the vampire's face down and you'll never see them again.
Oh, this is my favorite type of vampire. The Vrykolakas of Greece. Can you say that, Trevor?
Forget it. I'll have a slide later. Say it. You read the fact things. I'm here for
Later, we're gonna rate Trevor on how well he can pronounce the vampire name.
You're talking about all the vampires. All I'm talking about is how to kill them. So.
All right. The Vrykolakas are werewolves that have been slain and risen again as powerful vampires. Rather than drinking blood. Yeah, they're both. Yep.
That's right.
It experienced God brand.
He's not Greek.
He might be a Greek. He might be a Greek Viking. You never know.
Right. Okay, fine. New fact: Godbrand is a Greek Viking.
Rather than drinking blood, they consume human flesh. They are known to leave their graves to feed, spread pestilence, and generally haunt humans. They're actually known to have a lot of poltergeist activity and do the same thing, so like turn lights on and off, move things around, if they can get into buildings, that sort of stuff.
Wait. So they're werewolf vampires that act
Like ghosts. They're having a little bit of identity problem, but they're dead. Let them have it,
I
okay?
hate these things. I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna avoid Greece. Don't go to Greece. Yeah. I know the taverns here. That's fine.
They're often known to knock once on doors and call out for the humans inside. If they are not answered, they will leave. If a human does answer the knock, that human will die and become a Vrykolakas themselves. For this reason, never answer the door at the first knock. Always wait for the second knock to answer. That means you.
You've seen my answer the
You
door.
answer the door. I know. You probably can't find the door in the castle.
There's
You're like, oh, I can't help. I'm in bathroom number 75. How do I get out?
There's 70 million doors in your castle.
Well,
I know where the wine cellar is, and that's about it. And that's all I need to know. if I ever like get lost, I can sleep in the wine cellar.
We do sleep in the wine cellar to begin with. Vrykolakas retain their fangs, glowing eyes, and hairy palms from their werewolf form. So they have that in addition to vampire powers.
Check for Godbrand, I absolutely believe he has hairy palms.
Vrykolakas prefer to crush or suffocate their victim as opposed to biting them, which is a different. Vrykolakas often have red hair and gray eyes and are always very broad with a ruddy complexion. So point for Godbrand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know, right?
And Nick, I'm gonna go up to him and be like, you know, why did you ever tell us your Greece? Or your Greek?
Why did you ever tell us you were Greece? It's okay. He only lived with his family until he was
You
12.
know, he's greasy. Greek. Anyways. I'm weak. Alright, how to fight a Vrykolakas.
There you go.
I'm good at words and stuff. A Vrykolakas.
So these ones don't look super human.
Point for government. Vrykolakas can be fended off with garlic, salt, crosses, holy water. Okay, that's
So pretty standard.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, you didn't say fast enough.
Fine. Like I said, this is my class, I'm the expert here. You can also spread grains of rice or sand around the coffin, as Vrykolakas will have to stop and count each grain before it can proceed.
So that's actually pretty common with a lot of vampires. They have I forget what it's called, but it's an obsessive compulsion to count or number things.
Is that what you were doing when Sasha and I left?
No, absolutely not.
You were just sitting here on the couch.
No, absolutely not. Let's move on.
And once he got through that, then like...
It only took me like a year, and then I was done with all the books in the library. Well, doll making is a very serious profession.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever made a doll?
No.
We hunt vampires, I don't think we have time to make dolls.
Right.
Well, you seem to have time to visit all the taverns, so...
Yeah, because I'm hunting for vampires.
At the taverns.
Vampires drink something.
Not that.
Yeah, victims are there. That's why I'm protecting the tavern patrons because they're vulnerable to
Vulnerable.
creatures of the night. Yeah. Whatever, I'm going with that.
You didn't finish the most important part of the slime.
No, I'm not. It's like, okay, it can only be killed on a
Yeah,
Saturday.
they can only be killed on a Saturday because that is the only day that they rest in their graves.
Oh, I'm usually past that on Saturdays.
I know that.
That's fine. I can.
This is going to be a tough one for Trevor.
I can be up. It's okay. It can be exercised, impaled, cremated, or beheaded.
So relatively normal,
Yeah.
but only on a Saturday.
Those are your standard vampire things. Cut its head off, stab it with a stake, burn it. I don't know, if you're like an ordained priest, you can do the exercise.
Do you even know how to? You don't. Okay.
I hold the cross. I don't know how to.
That's right. You were excommunicated. I get it. Okay.
What?
No judgment.
Buddy.
At least I was communicated in the first place.
I lied. These are also my other favorite type of vampire. These are Jiangshi of China. Jiangshi are dead corpses that come back to life either by a spell or of their own malicious will. They can range from newly dead to many years dead, and their age is reflected by their looks, so as they age, they will start
Wait, did
decomposing.
he come back to life out of spite?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
I'm pissed off all over China. But not in China. So you know what?
Only in Greece.
No.
In Greece.
Look, Malignant vampires don't do this. It's alright.
Fortunately for you. They feed by stealing chi, or life energy, from humans rather than blood. They do not have any particular powers, and because their limbs are stiff with death, they must hop to get around. Trevor will demonstrate.
What?
Here, I'll hold this for you so you can demonstrate. No, you're going to demonstrate. Go and demonstrate for us. You promised it. Therefore, demonstrate, but not demonstrate for us. Okay, you're going to hold on now. Hop now, hop. Hop, hop. Big round of applause for Trevor. Except Trevor, I think you hopped too high because Jiangshi cannot hop over 6 inches.
Do you think think I hop more than 6 inches.
I heard you got pretty high there. So you can prevent their entrance from a home by installing a wooden board that is taller than 6 inches at the base, at the bottom of the baseboard.
Like a fence?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like a vampire fence.
They can't get past fences.
Fortunately, they can also be warded off with brooms if you're just like, no, go away. I don't want you. Go away. Go away. You can just poke them and leave. Go away and leave. But you can go.
Why doesn't this work on Bolivian vampires?
They
Can I not hit you
evolved
with
smarter.
Wait, if I hit you with a broom, you won't go away?
No, but I will go somewhere else.
Okay, fine. So hitting the
Do not hit a vampire.
hitting
That's
Bolivian
not gonna
vampires
work.
with a broom will also work.
No.
He will go away. He will go
I
somewhere
will
else.
fight you. Jiangshi can be identified by their stiff limbs and use of hopping and travel. I don't think there's any particular other vampire that hops around, so that's pretty easy to identify.
How to fight a Jiangshi vampire. That's a Jiangshi, it's stiff, it hops. So there you go. Jiangshi can be warded off using mirrors. These are like the spectral cousins, aren't they?
Yeah, because unlike Western vampires, they can actually see their reflections and they dislike seeing how dead they look. So you can scare them off with mirrors.
What? Wow.
There's actually a sect of vampire hunters that use like spherical mirrors. Yeah.
Why can't I scare you up in the mirror? This
No,
would be
because
so
I
easy.
look better than you do.
I don't. Actually, you can trap Alucard with a mirror. You will stand there and look at himself for hours, and then you will be like, yeah. Then you can go and sneak off to the alehouse or whatever once in a while. Items made of peach wood.
Yeah, peach wood is a sacred wood in China. It has something to do with the 5 points of life. So you can scare them off with items made of peach
Sorry,
wood.
the next thing is roosters.
Roosters,
and I'm
they
like,
are afraid of roosters because they are afraid of the sound, like the crowing of roosters, which signifies the dawn.
I was still just like items made of roosters.
But you cannot suddenly just charge one of them. And I was just kind of picturing Trevor holding a rooster going back. Go do that to my father and see if that works.
I'm not going to say what that sounds like with the other word for roosters. Vinegar. Handbells.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of people that travel around after night have
Just
the
like
handbells.
ringing bells.
Yeah.
I can't scare you off with a ringing bell.
No.
What the heck? Holding your breath.
Because they'll think you're not alive if you hold your breath.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why are Bolivian vampires so difficult?
Because we're smarter.
Throwing sticky rice at them.
Oh, so the sticky rice will draw out the evil soul. It sticks to them and then it draws out the evil in their soul, so then they just turn back into normal corpses.
I'm gonna make a note to try throwing rice at Alucard.
Please try throwing rice at Camilla. I want to see what happens.
Oh yeah. Only sticky rice, remember that. Or forcing them to count coins.
Yeah, so again, like the Greek vampires, if you throw down something for them to count, usually the preferred method is like a bag of coins. Because that's what you have to have on your purse. They'll have to stop and count it, which will be very difficult because they can't.
Throwing my money.
They'll just be like.
This
Also, one that I didn't include, but if you don't happen to have any of these items on you, you can like just do a little paper cut and smear a drop of blood on their forehead, and then they will stop because they can't figure out how to get the blood on their forehead. So you'll just kind of be like,
What's wrong with
you know, the loading screen.
These cousins are very.
I love them so much, aren't they great?
But no, like I'm not throwing coins at a vampire. Like
Why not?
Because I need that for other things. There are specific things I will throw coins at, and it is not vampires. I'm just saying. It's women. To kill a Jiangshi, you must write a specific spell on Joss paper and attach the paper to its forehead.
So, well, there are many ways to ward them off. There are actually only a few to actually kill them. So it has to be a specific type of spell, and you have to know their name and a couple of other very specific things about them, like the date they died, to be able to kill them.
They can also be slain by a sword made of coins that have been charged into the moonlight. So you gotta like.
You know, melt down the coins and make a sword. You're gonna super glue the coins together? I'm just gonna hot glue my sword coin together.
Maybe. It says coins. I thought they had still to be in coin form.
No, like melted coins, Trevor.
Well, somebody needed to write this panel better. Oh. finally.
yes. Why is the slide in here, Trevor? Are you
Because-
planning on fighting any local vampires?
Maybe.
Oh,
I mean,
all right. You want to go through it out? Let's go through it out.
it's for informational purposes.
Informational purposes.
Because you need to sometimes know if you're facing an unruly vampire who
Do you know any unruly vampires?
won't tell you the cable password or
Well,
changing the rooms around in your castle. Your weird.
no, I just keep locking the doors because you can't figure out how to unlock the doors.
I just break through all the doors. It's fine. It's like in case you
You
need.
say I have a lot of doors in my castle, but you keep destroying them. So.
This is just an informational slide in case you happen to need to fight any vampires, which are this. They look like this. You're gonna give the facts about them, or should I? I can tell you everything about vampires.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Vampires are half human, half vampires. They are typically well-behaved members of society.
Wait, what? Who wrote this slide?
Actually, Cypher wrote this
Wait a
one.
minute.
They are typically well-behaved members of society, so they are actually well-known for
Typically.
benefiting society.
Typically. What have you done
What have I done?
for society?
First of all, I guard your key.
Am I society though?
No, you're not society either.
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
know.
not socially like.
I'm not a typical vampire. Some male vampires can see invisible
He admitted
vampires.
it. He's not well behaved either. Okay. Sorry. Some vampires can
Yeah,
see.
male ones can see invisible vampires and practice sorcery, and often become vampire hunters.
Oh. Do you have invisible friends because you don't have any actual friends?
Oh my gosh, no, you see this chair? It's gonna go right on you.
You can. I mean, you can see invisible vampires. So.
Yeah, which is handy if you're fighting Strigoi, who can be invisible. And there's a lot of other Strigoi and other of the Vulcan area vampires
You
can
can
often
see
be
invisible
invisible.
vampires who are actually there, not invisible friend vampires. Okay, that's fair. There are two ways to read that. It's alright.
Okay, Trevor. Do not kill them.
Yeah, I definitely didn't write this slide. Don't kill them. They're usually useful.
They're very nice. Common traits include dark hair and being very cunning or very curious in nature. They often have large eyes, small tails, and are very dirty.
You
Trevor,
tail?
do you really know if your father was a Belmont?
What? I don't have a tail. Yeah, you already said you're an atypical vampire,
Yeah.
so like you're just a.
Yeah, but you have the dark hair.
So
Aren't you cunning?
humans have dark hair and are dirty. It's our traits. Exactly. It's the dark ages. Everyone's dirty.
Everyone needs to bathe more.
I bathe once a month, and that's. I bathe once a month, and that's fine.
You heard that from his own lips, right? Everyone made note of that. Okay.
It's part of my patented vampire repellent system.
How does that work on humans?
You know, the Japanese seem to be fine with it. Like,
You're growing with it.
yeah. All of society is like this. It's good. I'm surprised vampires even have humans to feed upon. None of us are wealthy.
Yeah, I know. It is thought vampires have no bones and are very slippery and jelly-like. Many do not survive to adulthood because of their lack of
Are you
bones.
sure you wrote this slide?
I did. Well, Cypher wrote it. but-
Okay.
Yeah, so actually there's a lot of
So
Vulcan,
you're
again, around the Vulcan area. See, there's a lot of vampires that are thought to have no bones. That's just a common thing with vampires. So,
I think it's just so you're spineless is what it says.
yeah, so a lot of vampires are just jelly puddles. I can't explain it.
You're atypical though.
I am.
How to fight a vampire.
Please do not fight your local vampire.
Is this some kind of convoluted cry for help? Do you need a hug?
No.
Oh, one hug?
You need a bath before I accept a hug from you.
Come here.
No. If I go far enough, your fight will stop you.
He won't let me hug him. It's fine.
We can both try.
All right. Over here.
Oh God, how fast can I ball the table?
All right, you go back.
I can't, oh no. I can't confirm neither of them have bathed in a month.
If you can't hug your local vampire, just find your double, your duplicate, and then trap them between you. Hashtag Trevor tip. I should have been using that hashtag the entire time. I'm gonna patent that with this whole school. We also are recording this class to release for 1999. No, I don't know. Maybe. Lots of useful information.
Not from you.
What?
All right, and our final message for all of you is go forth into the world.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Be
be
loud and forceful.
I'm
You
gonna
can do
be very inspiring here. And not fall off the stage. Go forth into the world. Kill vampires.
kill vampires.
Bad vampires.
Bad vampires.
Save humanity.
Save humanity.
Don't die.
Don't die, please.
Again, living to fight another day is preferred. I didn't write no. Living to fight another day is preferred, even if that means just kind of rolling off the side of the road and pretending to not be there. Sometimes that happens, you know. Contact Alucard with any problems. Yeah, he's the. I put his email in the help slide for this tool.
You know why I show up when the Belmonts are in trouble? Because Trevor's like, oh yeah, just call Alucard.
Yeah. Yeah, I put I also put his personal number on all of the cards. So if you need any assistance, please contact Alucard. Text him, call him any time of night. It's fine.
1-800-ALUCARD.
Oh, we should set up a hotline. Absolutely. Yeah, other me is brilliant. All right. Are you reading this one?
Oh, I
Or you can say it together.
Okay, all right. On 3.
I hear you like this. All right. Be the brave
So the guards
of humanity.
I was gonna say guards against humanity, but you. Okay. I don't know. After that part, I changed humanity to vampires are right.
What? Again, this is not the How to Be a Vampire School. This is the Vampire Hunting School. Be sure to collect your certification card on the way out. So.
We do have cards for you guys up here. We will have Trevor on the end of the
Congrats, you know everything about every kind of vampire now.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Give yourself a round of applause for like learning about the vampire cards. Do you want to grab the cards and go to the end of the stage?
And also,
Thank you for attending our school. You can no longer glue to the seats. You can leave. If you would like to follow us on Instagram, I'm Chaotic Neutral Cosplay. I have been your Alucard. This is Perfection. This has been your Trevor Belmont. I'm sorry, your Trevor Belmont.
Yeah, certified.
Thank you all for coming.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you
Sure.
this is not pink. Nothing about it's pink.
It's kind of
Barbie.
one of us sparkles and it's not me.
It's called sweat. It's manly, alright? Jeez, leave me alone.
Have you heard of a shower?
Yeah, I bathe once.
Once a month.
It's just hard to come across water. I come across more ale when I do water, so. If you want me to bathe in ale, because I will. Just saying.
I have indoor, well maybe you should come visit more often.
Do you in
I
your
do.
broken castle? Are you absolutely
Yeah.
certain that exists?
You know, I've checked all the floors.
What you have are wine cellars, I know that.
How's everyone Sacanime so far? Alright. Who came here to learn how to fight vampires?
I already know how.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I see some of you are experts already, that's good. Yeah, I hope you all are actually prepared to learn something, because we
Yeah.
actually have like facts.
From Trevor Belmont.
You know, you wrote that, and I think you did that on purpose. But
I
fair.
did. I wanted you to know that you're the Belmont with the most.
The Belmonts are actually, they live next door.
Do they still have a house?
Yes, their manor didn't burn down, but they're like the discount Belmont hunters. I think they changed their name to kind of leech off the Belmont name, so. It's fine. It's like incognito. It's like no.
Incognito? Oh, I'm not Trevor Belmont, I'm Trevor Belmont.
Is it like Travis Belmost or something? Is that fun?
Let's do show of hands. Who here is a vampire? Oh, I actually got some people. Okay, I got some people. Alright, okay, cool.
First rule of vampire.
I hope the rest of you guys were watching, so you know who to stay first.
Well, first
behind me.
rule of vampire hunting is never tell anyone you're a vampire because then hunters will know. Like that's the first thing I do. I ask like, are you a vampire? And
What if we say no?
well, you don't
Yes.
That's where part 2 comes
yeah,
in.
then you have to figure it out, and that's what we're gonna go over. But if they say they are a vampire, then you're just like, I'm like, yeah.
But I thought the first rule was to lie to the vampire hunter.
No, we're doing a vampire hunting school, not a how to be a vampire school. There's a
difference.
So secret. These are not very functional. Like, it's actually not very practical. It just looks.
Yeah, by the time you get those out, the vampire will have like eaten you.
Ensemble, and that's the whole point. You gotta look fearsome to the vampire too. Stay over there. See, that's a show of aggression right there. That teeth baring. That's how you know.
Smile.
He's gonna be it's a smile. Are you sure? I don't know. He smiles and
Trevor, does no one smile at you?
people smile at
And when
me.
people go like this, you're like, oh no, the people's about to attack me.
Oh, if they have fangs, yeah.
Trevor's just gonna take a break because his name's on it. No, I'm sorry, for the Belmont family.
What? No, it says Belmont. It should be Belmont. It is. Yeah, but yeah,
Have you ever actually hunted a creature the night before in your life?
Dracula. Okay.
Sitting right there.
All right.
Say hello to my father, Trevor.